You rarely become conscious of some of the things you say or do. Some of it, or most of it, is unconscious activity. In regards to the results you are getting, this is good and bad. Now, stay with me and I will show you why and how assumption and identity are crucial in building up your inner self. That inner self that needs freeing itself from the forces of opinion and relying on principle. Now, you may or may not understand it yet. Just stay with me till the end and something will obviously click just as it did for me. Now, assumption and identity are both causes, and that's what we are dealing. Because you take care of the cause, the effect will take care of yourself. This is why strategies never work. You can't change results by working with results. It's not going to happen. I'm going to take you to the root cause. It's important you understand this concept because it's about you. You can be assuming all kind of things, but if your identity doesn't match your assumption, there will be conflicts in your mind. You see, assumption is a surface act, while identity is a deep-rooted act. Identity is autonomous, whether you bring it out from within or blindly conform to someone that don't know a lot of anything. And get this, it is also what is called your self-image, which is the image you are holding about yourself to yourself. And most people do not know who they are. They don't have a goal, a quest in which they could lose themselves into. And since the mind will not for long remain empty, you see, when you have no identity of who you are, your mind will seek to find that identity in the majority of people. And conforming to the majority is not always the best way to do things. I want you to ask yourself this question. Do I have a limited idea about myself? Because if you do, that is what you are assuming. And since energy attracts like energy, you are going to keep getting more of that depressing thoughts. In real truth, there is no limitation. The essence of you is spirit. You are a spiritual being and your spiritual DNA is perfect. Spirit has only one job, which is to create. And this expression must take place within through you. What happens is, spirit expresses itself through you, then into your personality, and then your character, because it shapes you and molds you to be prepared to receive. This happens in every walk of life, although most people don't know it. And while some have a superficial idea of what is going on, when you plant an idea, your idea, deep down in consciousness, it shapes you and molds you according to the image you hold in your mind. At that same process, your subconscious is working out solutions. And by so doing, you are changing. This is what's happened always. This is what is happening all the time. Someone once said, the things which are seen are not made of the things which do appear. This includes your result as well. Assumption build up your identity. Then your identity forms your character. And your character is the sum total of the idea held in mind. So you see, the process repeats itself. And at the peak moment of living successfully, most people contradict their own impulses. You have the capacity to move in any direction you choose. You are given the faculty to not settle for less. Now, when you pay close attention to what you are doing, you will come to a firm conclusion that what you are silently assuming matches your state of mind. Assumption and identity are not separate. Now, some people will think they are separate. They are not separate, they are identical. One is the inside, the other is the outside of the same thing. What you are silently affirming will be expressed sooner or later. You see, the key point is to listen to your intuition more often, because it will give you a solid ground to stand and always remind you that the only way to live successfully is to get back on track. Every thought is always the ancestor to every deed. There's no dodging this. It's as simple as anything else. Now, I want you to ask yourself, am I receptive to new idea, because getting ideas keeps you going. It gets you out of your comfort zone. When you act on the idea and stick to it to its completion. Now, also ask yourself, am I consciously directing this creative energy that is constantly flowing through me? Because you're a channel for this energy to flow through. And also ask yourself, do I have a vision for the destination to be reached? Or am I just drifting? This will give you a clear start to base your thinking. The individuals who are moving ahead, there's no stopping such a person because he has so much energy. He's focused and directing this creative energy that's flowing through him. And this is what you should do because it will place your mind in a disciplined way. And any mind that is disciplined can achieve anything. So it's important you get this. Now, I want to thank you very much for watching. This is Anya. I'm back for now.